Hi everybody, we're here at Audubon Zoo with our newest addition to Watoto Farm, Aarush, and today we're going to be talking to Taylor and Julie, our animal ambassador keepers. So if you have any questions in the comments, we're going to try to get those answered. Here's Aarush, you can see him front and center right now, and all his cuteness. So Taylor, tell us a little bit about Aarush.
Hey guys, so Roush here was born April 2nd, so he's a little over 2 months now. We actually found him really early in the morning, laying right next to Mom. So that's kind of where he got his name from. So Aarush in Sanskrit means first ray of light. So like I said, he was found really early in the morning, so at that first ray of light. And also throughout this COVID pandemic, he has kind of been our little ray of sunshine, kind of keeping us going. So you can see that he is adorable. He has a huge personality. This is his mom here, Lulu. So he is with her always right now, still growing attached to her.
And Taylor, what kind of cow is this?
Sorry, this is a miniature Zebu. So these guys are native to India, but are very common in Africa as well. And this is about how big they will get. They are a miniature species. So at most, they're gonna be about 4 feet.
Wow, that's pretty awesome. And how would you describe Aarush's personality so far?
He is becoming this ball of energy. So whenever we come in the morning, he gets the zoomies, he runs around, he's very curious about a lot of things. He's very sweet and very brave. So he will come up to us and allow us to do some tactile touching with him. We're already starting some training, but he already has such a huge personality, and we're getting to know him a little bit better every day.
And what are Lulu and Ravi eating here in this bin?
This is Timothy hay. So this is probably the majority of their diet that they get. Zebus, along with other cattle, are grazers. So they're gonna be eating grass, hay, and that kind of stuff. We also give them a variety of browse, like bamboo and banana leaves. And also they will get grain every day as well.
Awesome. And is Aarush still nursing right now?
He is still nursing. You might think otherwise. He is actually starting to eat some solid foods right now. Baby calves will nurse for about 6 months. But like I said, he's very curious, very brave, and he's starting to eat this hay. We've actually seen him also grazing on the grass and starting to eat some of the adult grain that his mom gets.
And tell us a little bit about Lulu over here, Mom. Is this her first calf?
It is her first calf. Lulu is about 2.5 years old. And yes, this is her first calf. And Father Ravi is on the other side. Lulu has been with us for about 2 years now.
Awesome. And everybody, if you have any questions for Taylor or Julie, please ask them in the comment section and we will get those answered. Just loving looking at these 2 cows munching and cute little Aarush.
So these guys have some pretty cool distinguishing features that you would be able to tell a Zebu from other types of cattle. And then whenever we go to look at Ravi, you can kind of see him a bit more. But all Zebus are gonna have a large hump right on their back above their shoulders, and it's more prominent in males. And they also all have horns, so both males and females will get those horns, like you can see on Lulu right there.
Awesome, and we're gonna go check out Dad across the fence. So Julie, tell us a little bit about Ravi here.
So Ravi here is actually going to be having his birthday this Sunday. He's going to be turning 2 years old. And he's been with us about as long as Lulu has. He's now been with us since he was quite young. And as you can see, as Taylor was saying, these guys do have a very distinct hump, and it's a little easier to see on Ravi here. He has this nice big hump on his back. And that's something that actually helps these guys out in very hot climates. But right now he's just hanging out, eating some Timothy hay. He's been a pretty good dad so far. He and Aarush have been hanging out between the fence. He likes to groom Aarush, and Aarush is very interested in him. But for the time being, they're staying separated by the fence so that Roush can hang out with his mom and bond pretty well. But they're very interested in each other. Ravi's been a really good dad so far. He's definitely very interested in hanging out with his son.
And Tiana has a question here. Where are these guys natively from?
Yes, these guys are going to be found in India, but they are also widespread throughout Africa. They are a domestic species, so these guys are pretty spread out for the most part.
Awesome. Thank you, Julie.
Yeah, no problem.
And we're gonna go back to this cute little calf because he's coming right over right now. There's Aarush in all of his glory. So Taylor, do you guys do any training with Aarush?
We have started to do some training, as you can see with him walking up to the camera. Right now, like I said, he's already getting very brave. Some of the things that we've started to do with him is actually doing some halter training. So getting him used to seeing and touching the halter. So we will take Ravi and Lulu on walks. We would love to be able to get him out and comfortable with that. We also, since he's still growing every day, we weigh him every single week. We want this to be a very voluntary behavior, so we are getting him used to stepping up onto the scale as well.
Very cool. And for people just tuning in, Taylor, can you tell us a little bit about how Aarush got his name again?
Absolutely. So Aarush is Sanskrit for first ray of sun. So we found him very early in the morning when we were coming into work on April 2nd. So he's just over 2 months right now. And since he was found really early in the morning, that first ray of sun was just starting to hit. And also he has been our little ray of sunshine, excuse me, through this entire quarantine and pandemic that is happening.
Awesome. And Carter says, how old is she? So I guess how old are each one of these guys in here, if you can tell us?
Absolutely. So Lulu, this white one over here eating hay, is 2.5. Aarush, our baby, is about 2 months old. And Ravi, the dad on the other side of the fence, is going to be 2 on Sunday.
Awesome. And Melissa said those eyelashes are goals. So
their eyelashes are absolutely incredible, and if I could have that length of eyelash, I would be a happy girl.
And can we talk a little bit about how big these guys get? We can see Mom over here.
Yeah, Mom is about full grown, so they'll reach their full growth at about 3 years. From their shoulder height, their maximum that they're going to be getting is about 3 to 4 feet high. So they are a miniature species, so they will not get very big at all.
And Jonathan has a question. He said, what did you mean by the zoomies that Aarush gets in the morning?
The zoomies, yes. So he will run around his yard. He'll kick his back legs in the air and basically just run circles around us. He has a lot of energy, and it's really adorable to watch.
Awesome, guys. Before we go, we're going to take some time to just check out Aarush a little bit longer while he naps. And Taylor, I want to ask you one more thing. If people want to support Audubon Zoo right now, and Audubon Nature Zoo, and the aquarium, and the insectarium, and all of us, what can they do?
So we actually have a donate button right on the bottom of this page. If you'd like to donate to the Audubon Relief Fund, that's basically just going to help us continue to care and love for these animals until you guys are able to come back and visit us. You can also go to the Audubon website if you'd like to donate as well.
Awesome. Thanks, guys, for tuning in. And here's a little bit more Precious Aarush before we wrap this up.